Hey there, fellow dog lovers. Have you ever looked at your furry friend and wondered what they're really trying to tell you? Our dogs communicate with us all the time, but some of their most important messages are subtle, easily missed, or even misunderstood. They have their own secret language, and once you learn it, your bond will deepen in ways you never thought possible. Every wag, stretch, and glance carries hidden meaning, forming a beautiful emotional bridge between you and your loyal companion. When you begin to see the world through your dog's eyes, ordinary moments turn into profound conversations filled with love, trust, and connection. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe and join our growing family of dog enthusiasts. You'll get more fascinating insights that help you understand your pup like never before. Now, let's explore 11 dog behaviors that reveal what your best friend is truly saying. By the end, you'll be able to speak dog fluently, building a deeper connection that goes far beyond words. The classic dog stretch. We often see our dogs stretch, especially after a nap or when greeting us. It looks like a happy, harmless gesture, and sometimes it is. This adorable play bow can be an invitation to interact or a friendly hello. But a stretch can also be your dog's way of releasing tension. Just like humans, dogs carry stress in their muscles, and that deep stretch helps them unwind. Sometimes they do it to calm themselves down or subtly ask for attention. If your dog stretches and then looks at you eagerly, they might be saying, "Hey, spend time with me." However, if stretching becomes excessive or looks painful, it might hint at joint stiffness or discomfort. Always pay attention to the context. It's your dog's quiet way of saying something matters. Dog experts often call this emotional stretching, a small but powerful sign your pet feels relaxed, safe, and happy around you. Dog yawning at odd times. Yawning isn't always about being sleepy. When your dog yawns in unusual situations, like when you're scolding them, visiting new places, or meeting new dogs, it's actually a calming signal. They're saying, "I'm a little stressed but trying to stay cool." It's a peacekeeping gesture to diffuse tension or avoid conflict. Think of it as your dog's polite way of saying, "Let's keep things chill." If you notice frequent yawns in stressful moments, it's time to comfort them and make them feel safe. Recognizing this sign helps you be the calm in their storm. The next time your dog yawns during a tense moment, try speaking softly or offering gentle touch. It reassures them that you understand their emotions. Over time, they'll learn to associate your presence with peace and safety. The dog's long stare. When your dog gazes softly into your eyes, it can melt your heart. It's often a sign of love and trust. But not every stare means affection. Sometimes that intense look means curiosity, frustration, or even a request. Maybe they want a treat, a walk, or simply your attention. But if the stare comes with a stiff body or tense posture, it could be a warning that something feels off. Learning the difference between a loving look and a cautious one helps you read your dog like an open book. Research shows that eye contact releases oxytocin, the love hormone, in both dogs and humans, proving that when your dog looks at you with soft eyes, it's not just attention, it's genuine emotional connection. Dog paw licking. Licking their paws occasionally is normal grooming, but constant or obsessive licking is another story. It can signal allergies, pain, or emotional stress. Dogs sometimes lick as a self-soothing behavior when anxious or bored. It's their way of coping. If your dog's paws look red or irritated, it might be time for a vet check. Think of paw licking as a quiet SOS. It's your dog's way of saying, "Something's not right." Some dogs even lick when they miss you, finding comfort in repetitive actions that remind them of your scent. Paying attention to these small habits can help you detect early health or emotional concerns before they become serious. Dog growling during play. Ever heard your dog growl while playing tug-of-war or wrestling? It might sound alarming, but growling doesn't always mean aggression. Sometimes it's just part of the excitement, but it can also mean they're getting overstimulated or uncomfortable. Look for clues like stiff posture or ears pinned back. That's your dog asking for a break. Respecting their limits builds trust and keeps playtime fun and safe. It's like your dog's built-in communication system, telling you when the game is too intense or when they simply need to cool off. By listening, you show respect, and respect strengthens your bond more than any command ever could. Dog following you everywhere. It's adorable when your dog follows you from room to room. It feels like pure devotion. But sometimes it's more about insecurity than love. If your dog panics when you're out of sight, they might be struggling with separation anxiety. While it's heartwarming that they adore you so much, too much dependence can cause stress when you're gone. Help them gain confidence by encouraging short moments of independence. True love means they trust you'll come back. Try leaving your dog with a comforting scent, like a worn t-shirt, to ease their anxiety. Building independence doesn't mean breaking attachment. It means helping your dog feel safe, even when you're apart. Dog gets quiet after excitement. You know that moment when your dog is bouncing with joy and then suddenly becomes super quiet? It's easy to think they're just tired, but sometimes it's emotional overload. Too much stimulation, like guests, play, or loud sounds, can cause a mini shutdown. They're not misbehaving, they're just processing it all. When this happens, give them space to decompress in a calm environment. It's their way of saying, "I need a moment." Dogs experience emotional highs and lows, just like humans. Understanding when your dog needs peace shows emotional intelligence on your part and helps them recharge mentally and physically. Dog overreacting to sounds. Does your dog freak out at the doorbell, thunder, or crinkling bags? It's not drama. It's fear or sound sensitivity. Dogs hear far better than we do, and certain noises can trigger real panic, especially if they've had past trauma. Barking, shaking, or hiding are all fear responses. The best thing you can do is stay calm, speak gently, and make them feel safe. Over time, you can help desensitize them with patience and positive reinforcement. Playing calming music, using white noise machines, or giving them a cozy, safe space can make a world of difference. Remember, to your dog, even small sounds can feel overwhelming, so your calmness becomes their anchor. Dog hiding toys or food. Finding your dog's secret stash of toys or bones can be hilarious, but it's also instinctual. Dogs have inherited this habit from their wild ancestors who had to protect their resources. While occasional hiding is normal, frequent hoarding may mean insecurity. Your dog might feel uncertain about when they'll get more. Show them consistency, regular meals, accessible toys, and a safe environment. When dogs feel secure, they don't need to hide what they love. This dog behavior often reflects how safe they feel in their territory. So, when your pup finally leaves their toys out in the open, it's a sign of complete trust in you as their provider and protector. Dog rubbing on the floor. Dogs love to rub their bodies on carpets, grass, or even furniture. It often looks playful or silly. But if it happens often, it could mean itching, allergies, or skin irritation. Sometimes even anal gland discomfort. Watch for redness, odor, or bald spots. This behavior is their way of saying, "Something's bothering me." If it keeps happening, a vet check can bring relief and prevent further issues. Dogs may also rub after a bath or walk to spread their natural scent again. It's their instinct to feel like themselves. Paying attention to when and how your dog rubs can tell you whether it's joy, play, or discomfort. Dog sitting on your foot. There's nothing quite like the feeling of your dog sitting on your foot. It's warm, sweet, and affectionate. Often, it's their way of showing love and safety. But in some cases, it's also a sign of anxiety or possessiveness, especially around strangers or new places. Your dog might be saying, "You're mine, and I feel safe right here." It's both adorable and meaningful, a mix of comfort, love, and a request for reassurance. This dog habit also helps them stay close to your scent and heartbeat, which naturally calms their nerves. So next time your dog sits on your foot, know they're saying, "You're my favorite human." Understanding these little signals means you're not just a dog owner, you're your dog's trusted partner. Every stretch, yawn, lick, and stare carries meaning. When you start paying attention, you'll see that your dog has been talking to you all along. You just needed to learn their language. Your willingness to listen transforms your relationship from ownership to companionship. Every day becomes a dialogue, every glance a word of affection. So, if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more dog behavior insights and heartwarming content. Join thousands of loving dog parents who are learning to see the world through their pup's perspective, one tail wag at a time. And before you go, check out the description below for recommended dog products and helpful links to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. Because understanding your dog is the first step toward giving them the happiest life possible.